This year, one of the most important questions you're going to have to answer to yourself is going to be, are you ready to vote? We're on the footsteps of the presidential primary election. Here in Florida is going to be on March 15, and my purpose of this speech is I want to inform you what is the process of electing a president, a presidential candidate for each party in the United States. I'm going to be talking more about the primary elections, which are the first ones to come. As of today, we have 7 candidates. 5 of them are on the Republican Party, and 2 of them are on the Democrat Party. These parties are the 2 big ones that they fight each other on the voting polls in all elections. We also have independents and liberals, but this year nobody's running, so we only have 2 parties. The three things you need to know before voting, it will be the difference. I would like to make a difference so you can understand what the Republicans think about and what the Democrats think about, and also I want to make a difference between in the primary elections. Some states decide to do caucuses, and some states decide to do a primary election. Florida is a primary election method, and also the number of delegates, what are delegates, and how they affect and how they are counted to make a presidential nomination for a candidate, because only one will get the position to actually go to the final round, which is another process. But I'm going to be talking about only about the primary election, which is going on today. I'm going to start with the difference between Republicans and Democrats. Some of the I'm going to mention 3 differences between them, and one of them is tax policies. On tax policies, they always differ. Republicans believe that they have to cut taxes to everybody, to businesses, to high income, low income, and middle income. Everybody should get a cut. The problem with that is that then the government will be short of money to try to pay for the expenses that the government has every day and every year for the budget, for the national budget. So that's why the Democrats don't like that proposal too much. And the Democrats believe that they have to cut taxes on the low income and medium income people, and increase the taxes on the high income people and corporations. What the Republicans see that as a problem is that many companies and big corporations wouldn't like to pay that much tax, and that's why they leave the country. So it's a debate that's constantly going on, and that's one of the main difference, tax policies. The second one is social issues. Republicans are conservative. They're against abortion, against many things in the social, against same-sex marriage, against many of those things. They're conservative, and Democrats are liberals or progressive. They believe in you can do whatever you want, and that's what the new era is all about. So that's why they have so much support from the people. So they differ on social issues, and on education, the Democrats believe in Common Core. They believe that all the education should be done in Washington and spread to all the country, and everybody should be teach the same curriculum or the same way. That has a little bit of controversy with the Republicans because they believe that the education should be local and people should teach their children the way they were raised based on their cultures, based on their stuff, which differs by state or city by city. And that's the main difference. Those are 3 differences. Next, I'm going to start talking about the process of electing a president nomination. Candidacy. That depends on the state. For example, Florida is a primary election state. We do the voting like normal process. We go to the ballot, we scratch or we take the candidate we like and we put the vote in the ballot, and that's it. Some other states, for example Nevada, they use a caucus process, and the caucus process is that people gather in big areas and they get into circles, into groups, and when when the time comes, they will ask who wants to vote for this candidate, and they will raise their hands and they will count them one by one. That's a caucus process. Some people don't like that process because they say they can miscount or some error. There's margin for error. So, but some states still do it, like Nevada. So finally, I'm going to talk about the delegates and what are the delegates. So each state has a number of delegates, and those delegates are the number of votes that the winner takes. For example, in Florida, there are 99 votes, 99 delegates. Whoever wins takes most of the 99, but it goes proportional depending on how many votes the nominated gets. And it's a little complex process how they work. Each state has a number of delegates, and the delegates depends on the population, on the registered voters that they have, and on the square miles they have of territory. So, for example, Texas is a big state. They take 150 delegates. Florida is a medium state. They take 99, and so on. Some states take 20, like example, New Hampshire. So in conclusion, my purpose is just to make you understand a little bit about the process in this important issue that we all going to have to face this year. We're going into a historic turnover of voters this year. There's nothing like it. There are going to be millions and millions of people, and some of us are undecided on which way to go. If by knowing a little bit more about this process, you can get to understand better your candidate and make your decision based more on knowing how to do it. Decide your vote, understanding the difference between Republicans and Democrats, caucus and primaries, and delegates needed. Your vote counts. So on March 15 and November 11, whatever you're doing, get out and vote. Thank you.